This time on Norfolk Perspectives, we're going to be talking about some new additions at the Douglas MacArthur Memorial right downtown. The garden, the Botanical Garden, has some great stuff coming up in October, for anything from Fido to Girl Scouts. And then the Dart Center is going to have an auction that you can come to and buy some great stuff. Stay tuned for some awesome things right here on Norfolk Perspectives. Welcome to Norfolk Perspectives. I'm Bob Batcher. Well, I was walking downtown the other day and discovered that all the construction at the corner of Plume
and Bank Street.
You were out there. It was done.
We are in the punch list. We're getting ready for the opening. That's going to be the 13th and 14th of October. And the work of the last year is finished.
Okay, and I am talking to Colonel Bill Davis, the director of the Douglas MacArthur Memorial. What is that called? Because it's the foundation, it's the
Well, there
memorial.
are two organizations.
Okay.
There's the General Douglas MacArthur Foundation, and then there is the MacArthur Memorial, which is a part of the city of Norfolk.
Okay, now I want to set the record clear. You can park over at the garage across the street at the mall of the same name.
That is correct.
But you have to come across the street
to see the museum, the archives, the library, and the new special exhibits and other activities that are going to be in the building and that will be commemorated and celebrated on these 2 days.
Okay, now, Bill, I got to tell you, I used to walk through the cobblestones.
Right.
Ankles would do this. Now there's a sidewalk as well as a cobblestone. Where's the car?
The car was brought back and reinstalled yesterday.
Oh, cool. So it is
the car
coming
is
back.
We also have the Willys Jeep that was donated by Chrysler Motors about a year and a half ago. That has been installed in the new gift shop. And this afternoon we will be putting the Harley-Davidson Dispatch Rider motorcycle front and center in the Great Hall of the brand new Visitor Center.
Wow. Okay, I'm going to ask you on a continuum, looking at your career, because you had a stellar Marine Corps career that was started in Vietnam. You did all kinds of building. You did visioning with other museums and that. Did you ever think you'd be building a new visitor center?
I always hoped we would, and I think it became apparent very early on, and it goes back to, I think, the vision and the insight of Roy Martin, of Arthur Dimenstein, who were past chairman of the foundation's board, that we needed to be able to do a better job to accomplish our mission of presenting and preserving the legacy of those who have served, and to ensuring that the heritage that has been passed down to us would be passed to future generations. And to do that, it came with the idea of having a new visitor center that would give us 3 times the amount of space for special exhibits that we have now that we did not have in the old theater and changing galleries. A brand new theater that is larger, more capable, that would be able to show high-definition films, and we have redone the MacArthur story in a high-definition format that will be previewed on the 14th of October. A brand new gift shop, a visitor's lounge, which we've not had before, and then working spaces in the back area, a secured storage space of about 3,200 square feet to bring all the artifacts from current storage to this new storage, which allows us then in the Education Center, another building, the Gene MacArthur Research Center, to expand our archives and library into that space that's just been vacated so we can do a better job for historical research and to be able to provide information to students and scholars really from not only the local area, the state, the nation, and internationally.
And yet at the same time you recognize that with the changing generations, the high definition, you got to get the technology and messaging in a new, different way.
Oh,
right?
you do, and you need to use technology in a way that it's going to be able to provide better information in a faster time frame, in a better format, and it's going to hopefully grab the attention, the interest, and be able of the new generations so that they're going to be able to learn more about who we are, how we got here, and what we need to do to be able to preserve this story that is the story of America.
Well, let me rewind the clock then.
Okay.
1964. What was on this site?
On the site at that time was the main memorial building, the old City Hall and Courts building. And then there were other parking lots, other buildings. Those have all now been taken down, and you have the entire square, part of MacArthur Square, that now has the main memorial building in the old City Hall, where General and Ms. MacArthur are buried, 9 permanent galleries that have been in place and will remain in place. You now have, in addition to that, the Gene MacArthur Research Center, where the archives, the library, the educational classrooms are located. And now the new visitor center, where the special exhibits will be previewed. You'll have the area for the theater and the film, an area in the Great Hall that now opens out directly upon light rail. And with now you will see a new MacArthur Memorial and Visitor Center, light rail, soon to be Slover Library, and MacArthur Center, that's really giving us a great new center square courtyard area within downtown Norfolk.
I've got to ask you about the architecture, though, because I really expected it to kind of mimic the memorial, which is very traditional. This is out there.
Well, not really.
Well,
what we wanted to do was to be able to design a building that would complement rather than compete, because the iconic architecture of the memorial itself is something that we want to maintain. We want to make sure that nothing will overshadow that. So the new building does not, I believe, detract from the old building, but rather complements it.
Well, in fact, those prints at about 5 feet above they're mine, because I keep poking my nose up against
okay.
it. I mean, the building itself is very inviting with, on the Plume Street side.
Yes. And the other thing that you're going to see tomorrow and Friday, we will be installing the 9 historical glass walk-through history panels that will welcome visitors and give them an idea about this period of history and what they're going to see when they come inside, not only the new building, but also the main building and the research center.
Now, you had in the old theater, there was the back wall.
Correct.
And it's now outside. Was that, or was it just sitting here that day?
That the plaque, what you're talking about, is the mural that was given by the military, the government of South Korea, to the memorial a number of years ago that commemorates the landing at Incheon during the Korean War. That has now been moved to an area that we call Heritage Walk, that it is now in its own mount that really accentuates what is a garden, a rest area, an area of repose, to be able then to come in a heritage walk that has bricks commemorating individuals, families, and those who have served.
Now, I noticed a bunch of names, but I also noticed a bunch of blank ones. In
Correct.
closing, you have an opportunity here to
You
offer?
do. We have an opportunity to either on ourselves, for a loved one, for a family member, to be able to commemorate them and their service in the Heritage Walk at the memorial.
So October 13th and 14th, you got to be downstairs.
You do.
Downtown.
On the 13th, activities will start at 10 o'clock with the opening. We'll then have both musical performance during that, color guards, remarks by the mayor and other dignitaries, then opening of the new building, see the brand new special exhibit, which is an exhibit on World War I, and will be the first major exhibit on the 100th anniversary of the First World War in the United States. And then a visitor's lounge, a brand new gift shop, and you have to stop by and find something that you need to take home.
I will. Bill, thanks for your tenacity in keeping the foundation and the work of General MacArthur in forefront, but also propelling us into the future in our celebration.
I thank you, Bob.
What our men and women have done for our country. Thank you.
Thanks.
When we come back, we're going to be going to the garden. Well, the garden's actually coming here. Stay tuned to find out where they're at. Okay? Stay tuned.
If you drive buzzed, it could cost you around $10,000. You'll face major legal fees, major fines, and steep insurance penalties. You could lose everything. Nothing kills a buzz like getting pulled over for buzz driving, because buzz driving is drunk driving.
Welcome back to Norfolk Perspectives. Well, we've got the Botanical Gardens right here on the set because we couldn't get out to the garden. But I'm amazed. Kelly Walsh, you're on to talk about all this fun activity in the garden this fall. But if I look around my yard, there's not a lot of fun.
There's not a lot going on.
So how do you have fun at the garden in the fall?
Well, there's lots of fun things going on. We have a lot of educational programs going on. Certainly the beauty of the garden. We have
Well,
our
that's
rose
where
garden.
my yard, the rose garden is
The
still
rose
alive?
garden. Oh yeah, we just picked these for you guys today. So
So how did
yeah.
you get your roses to look like that and my roses don't
we
look like
have
that?
some magical gardeners.
It is.
We have the best gardeners. So I definitely leave that up to them. But we have a lot of things going on. We have the Girl Scouts. Caitlin right here with the Girl Scouts. We have a Girl Scout event going on. And we have family fitness with Fido coming up on the 20th, which is very exciting. Capital Group Companies has sponsored it, and the SPCA has partnered up with us, so you can bring your dog actually to the garden. It's the first time ever.
You can bring your... Kelly, have you thought that one all the way through?
Yeah, oh, it's going to be exciting. I have a dog, and it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to
bunch
have
of
a doggy
dogs.
park, music, food, all kinds of stuff. So,
You've thought that all the way through.
yeah, we still have some plans to work
You got
out,
little
but yeah.
bags?
We have bags, volunteers, all kinds of stuff.
cool.
So it'll be fun.
So that's going to be October
October 20th.
20th.
Yep. And then before that, on October 4th, the Girl Scouts are going to come to the garden and participate in their recruitment event. So we're really excited about that. We're all about education and the environment, and certainly Girl Scouts are good stewards with the
Well, let's
the
sit back
environment.
and talk about the girl. Caitlin Smith, you're the communication specialist with Girl Scouts. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Okay, this is a standard question I always ask all staff members of the Girl Scouts. Were you a Girl Scout?
I was, yes. I was a Girl Scout growing up, and I still run into my leader from Girl Scouts today. But I love being on the adult side of it now and be able to give back to the program. that
Okay,
brought me.
so how do you see it different? You were a Girl Scout looking up to the staff?
Yes, well, up to the troop leaders and everything, but now it's great to be working for the council and being able to put on some of the programs for the girls to enjoy.
Super. Now, this is also a big year for the Girl Scouts.
Yes, our 100th anniversary this year.
Hello.
Yes.
Wow. Now, okay, where were the Girl Scouts founded? We didn't rehearse. See, this is those.
Yeah, I know the
trick.
answer.
Oh, you do?
Yes, and in Savannah in 1912, in March 12th, 1912.
Okay, I got to ask, which came first? The Girl Scouts or the Boy Scouts? Do you know that one?
The Boy Scouts started in America about a year earlier.
Okay.
But everything was really established in England before it came over here.
Okay. Purpose of the Girl Scouts 100 years ago was to develop leadership in that?
Yes, it was to
Really?
develop leadership, to get girls and teach them things, get them out of the home, bring them into the outdoors, and give them opportunities that they never really had before.
Okay. Girl Scouts 2012. What's it mean?
Well, it has the same roots. We are promoting leadership among girls, and we're really trying to build girls of courage, confidence, and character to make the world a better place.
Okay, now here we are. We're sitting here at end of September, taping the show. October. Where are the cookies?
Cookie season is coming up.
I gotta wait.
Yes. And the cookies are only sold in the winter, but the girls use the funds all year long to sponsor events for the troops and then carry out community service projects as well.
Okay. Now, because I joke about the cookie in a way, it's a great fundraiser.
Yes.
But it also is part of that whole leadership model, isn't it?
Right, and especially nowadays, girls are really getting the opportunity to learn about financial literacy. They're setting goals for themselves, learning how to budget, financial planning. A lot goes into the cookie sales.
Okay, so something tells me with that when the Girl Scouts are coming out to the garden, they're not just to check out the roses.
Well, that's definitely part of it.
Okay.
But we're going to be having a lot of family-friendly activities, and this event will be October 4th from 4 to 7 p.m. And everybody's invited to attend. It'll be free for people who are interested in finding about community service and Girl Scouts. We're going to be having some of our community partners there, such as the Elizabeth River Project and the Virginia Aquarium, sort of introducing ways that people can give back to their communities. And also Fox of 43, the new face of Fox, Rhonda Arrington, will be there.
Okay.
And she's a former Girl Scout as well.
Ah.
So,
Well, wait, is there really such a thing as a former Girl Scout?
well,
Isn't it
once a Girl
always
Scout,
kind of-
always a Girl Scout, an adult Girl Scout.
Kelly?
Yes, I was a Girl Scout too.
You were a Girl Scout
and I'm
too?
a Girl Scout, yes.
Yeah, because I mean, it's really part of the fabric.
Right, and the Girl Scouts does rely on the adult volunteers who give their time and talents to make a difference in the lives of the girls.
Cool. So if you miss the event, though, how can you get engaged or find out more about Girl Scouting?
Well, we're going to be having a lot of events in local schools, community centers, and libraries throughout the fall where girls can come out, find out about the organization, get introduced to it, and sign up. And then also there's more information on our website, gsccc.org.
Okay. Kelly, so it's not just roses and azaleas.
No.
There's a lot of stuff going on. So if you want to become, it sounds like the best way to do it then is to become a member so you can enjoy all of it coming up.
Yeah, I would certainly recommend that people become a member. For a family, it's $85 for an entire year, and that includes 6 people. So each time. So if you come a couple times, it pays for itself.
Pays for
And
itself.
certainly there's discounts and all kinds of stuff. And we're certainly thrilled to work with the Girl Scouts and offer the complimentary admission to potential Girl Scouts.
Now, you've also got coming up, I mean, I got this long list. I think
We have
putting
tons
some
of stuff. I could be here all day.
pumpkin carving.
Pumpkin carving, Thanksgiving crafts. I mean, all kinds of stuff. The best bet would go to our website, and we have stuff going on every day practically. And then don't forget Dominion Lights coming up.
Well,
That's going to be around. That's
panic.
right around the corner.
Yeah, because when I started panicking, because I look down here and I see the pumpkin carving and Thanksgiving, the Girl Scouts and Fido, and nobody was
lot.
mentioning lights. So
Yeah,
the lights are
that's-
back this year?
Yes, absolutely. It's back. So they are actually starting to work on that right now.
Okay, I know you're going to use the lights to have another opportunity to come on the show, but let me any teasers, any new stuff this year?
Well, we are adding. Last year we had the Million Bulb Walk. It's
I love that.
a week before the Garden of Lights, and
This is where
you can walk
it's
around.
about 2 miles?
Yeah, it's a mile to and back. It makes 2 miles. So if you walk back, it's 2 miles. So
Oops,
it's a
I
great
told-
way to be healthy too.
I told my wife we walked 2 miles one way.
I believe it is 2 miles.
I think it
double
is.
check on that.
No, you're probably telling the truth.
But we
I
have
didn't.
added. The new thing is that we've added another week.
What?
We've added another week.
When are you
so
gonna do
in
that?
the new year, after you've had all that great turkey and all the great food, you can come walk it off at the garden.
Cool, so the week after the holidays, you're going
Mm-hmm.
to extend the stay.
Yep.
Have you ever done the lights?
I have walked the lights.
They're
before.
awesome because
Yes.
you know what? When you're there on October 4th with the Girl Scouts, don't be surprised if they don't give you a string of lights and say, hey, go hang.
No, we won't do that.
No, you won't do
Caitlin.
that?
I promise we won't do that.
Okay, so check out the garden at the website because there's all kinds of stuff going on from Girl Scouts to Fido.
Yes, absolutely.
Thanks for everything that you guys are doing.
Thank
And
you.
when we come back, I've been told we might be put up for auction. I don't know. Stay tuned to find out what's going on.
Have you ever considered, I don't know, getting it waxed?
Waxed.
Yeah.
Bro, that's a little weird.
I don't know. Doesn't seem that weird to me.
Just keep shaving my back, okay? Oh, dude, can I get a bite?
What? With my spoon? That's disgusting.
I think I discovered what they're auctioning off right here on Norfolk Perspectives. And no, this is not me. But Darcy Weiss, you got to keep yours on.
No.
And Billy Sums, the auctioneer. Okay, good. I know the budgets are tight, so
Yeah, budgets
recycle
are
these
tight.
noses.
Thank you.
Why do we wear those noses? What are we promoting here?
Well, the Dart Center has its gala art auction coming up on October 6th called Under the Big Top. So it's a circus theme. Yeah. So it's sort of an
Oh.
excuse for adults to dress up and kind of get in the spirit of things. So we want people to dress, and clowns and ringmasters and dancing girls and all that stuff.
And then when they'll be loose with their paddles at the end of the night, right, Billy?
Absolutely.
Okay, so you're doing this because it's fun?
Well, we're doing it to raise money.
There
The
you
Dart
go.
Center is a private, nonprofit arts facility, so we rely on things like this auction to really get our money going for the year so we can do programs like Dart Smart. And that's the main cause, the main benefit of this is the kids have a Dart Smart program. We work with at-risk children throughout the community, and this funds that program. So it's really important for us to get a good amount of money in right now, so we have it for the following year.
Okay. And the Dart Smart program is going to a little bit of...
Dart Smart is an educational and community outreach program for at-risk children. We work with juvenile homes. We work with low-end elementary schools, and we bring kids to the Dart Center. We kind of immerse them in art for a week or two at a time. The juvenile programs. It's just a way to bring art to children, that the enrichment part that they wouldn't normally get. But this program is funded in large part through our fundraising efforts at the auction.
Okay. Now, before you made me put that nose on, I knew where you were located, but my brain is getting fuzzy. So where, for the viewers' sake, where are you located? Because I walk through you guys all the time.
Right. Well, we're in the Selden Arcade, which is downtown between Main and Plume Street. It's going to be next to the Slover Library. We are catty-corner to MacArthur Memorial, all the places that are right around downtown. And we're about to have a new landmark put in on October 3rd. We have a brand new 14-foot stainless steel sculpture by Rodney Carroll that's being installed. So people can really find us when they see that beautiful sculpture. They're at our front doors.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, now, we've got a couple, piece of art and then a box.
Right. So we use auctioneers like Billy to help us to have our guests bid on things. And the silent auctions are full of baskets like this one. They're thematic. This one's called Ringmaster, and it's full of jewelry. Our board members take them on as a project. This one was created by Whitney Metzger. So they put together these fabulous baskets or boxes, and we have a bid sheet out, and it's a silent auction. So you can put your name on it and your bid number on it. And throughout the course of the first hour and a half of the evening, you may or may not win this by the end of the time limit, which is about 8 o'clock. And then at 8 o'clock, we transition to a live art auction. And this is an example of a piece that's going to be in the live art auction. It's by Clayton Singleton. It's a part of his series called I Love You. And because of the Under the Big Top theme, it's an elephant.
Voila.
Of course.
Okay, Billy. I have seen you at numerous auctions that are charity auctions. I mean, because you're very generous with your talent and giving back. But when you're not doing charity auctions, you're also doing for real auctions, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we do a lot of private sector, FF&E, furniture, fixtures, equipment, business liquidation auctions, traditional auctions, real estate auctions primarily. But our passion is, and has been, my personal passion has been working with nonprofits and setting the bar and then raising it each year and making sure that the continuity, as in the DeArt Center, I think this is going to be my 23rd year of conducting this auction for the DeArt Center, goes off without a hitch, and we raise a lot of money.
Now, I was challenging you in pre-tape, just kind of bringing a reality. I mean, periodically I get asked to pour wine. The only time they gripe about my wine pouring is if I don't pour enough. But, the pressure's on you because it's a fundraiser.
Yeah.
So,
well, if you come this year, I promise you don't have to pour it, but I will expect you to drink it.
Because that's the secret weapon.
That's the secret weapon at a fundraiser auction. And in the DeArt Center's case, they always have a fantastic food and wine venue. It's included in your ticket.
Yes.
Fantastic food. I mean, it is a must-attend event, and people there have a ball. And I got to tell you that it's one of the most fun auctions that I do every year. I look forward to it every year. The artists are just phenomenal at the DeArt Center. Their studios are there. People can come and see them. At the auction, a lot of the artists are actually in their studios answering questions about the art that they have consigned into the annual auction. Okay. It's just a great opportunity. And of course, we also do, for the educational program, a Fund a Need, which is an all-cash donation. We start the live auction with that, and it does phenomenal. Every year there's a big cash infusion from that. The people who come to these auctions sometimes don't want or need to buy any art.
I was going to say, if I have this compelling urge to give the Dart Center
and this allows you to give at the auction, and you raise your bid paddle and at whatever level you feel comfortable with. It's wonderful.
Okay, well, you just kind of subtly, I mean, I've heard people say keep your hands in your pocket.
Yes.
So
that's why we give you a bid paddle.
So if you don't raise the bid paddle.
Right.
You don't bid. But you can write them on silent auction. The ticket sales also help us. Everything helps. It really does.
Yeah.
And he was mentioning it is a fun night. We have Gourmet Gang catering it. We have an open bar. We have a juggler. We have a clown. We have balloon makers. I mean, it's a night for adults to really kind of tap into their inner creative child and have a good time with it.
How are ticket sales going?
They're going well. We certainly have tickets available.
But
They're
they better buy 'em
$50
soon.
if they buy them in advance, and they're $60 on October 6th. And we have tables available as well. So we have sponsorships. If anybody wants to get involved, just contact us. We'd be glad to work with you.
But it is a fun time. In fact,
It
I think
is
sometimes
so
you've
much
got to
fun.
kind of elevate the voice to be heard over the din.
Yeah.
Get their-
I get that
How do you
mic-
get people's attention?
Well, I turn the volume up on the PA system usually, and actually once I start with the auction, you really get into the ambiance and the you know, the cant, and it's wonderful.
And the bidding between tables gets really fun.
Yeah.
It's a good time.
Now, so how would you go about starting a bid on that?
Well, you know, we're going to hopefully get at least what the artist would ask for that piece of art, and it's such a theme. This is more or less the theme art of the night. Look at the big top, and we've got you know Jumbo and I Love You, and what more could you want, Bob?
And we don't want, if you don't want it for your house, maybe you want it for a corporate office or a business. I mean, there's always a place that you can find a home for great art.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Starting at?
Well, this one has a retail price of $2,300 on it.
Okay.
So we'll start at maybe $1,500 and work our way up and hopefully
your way
pass
up,
that.
But if somebody offered $1,000, we would start it. And
You would
then
at least get it started.
Oh yeah, just to get it started, and then we go from there.
Okay, so the first bid the hardest one to get?
Yeah.
Sometimes. Other times there are people who are just waiting for
Yeah,
that
their
piece, and they'll
paddles are
jump right into
flying.
it. You know, and they know that someone else would probably outbid them, so they bid higher. Because it's a philosophy. It's how does this buyer win and that better lose? You know, it's a
Don't give away too many trade secrets.
That's right.
Cool stuff. Well, thanks. October?
October 6th,
6th?
6:30.
Not this Saturday.
Next Saturday.
Okay. And
At the Dart Center.
come on down and
Please do.
Yeah.
Call us, look at our website, call
Do
us
some bidding.
625-4211.
Hottest ticket in town.
there we
Hottest
go.
ticket in town.
Okay, we want to hear from you and let us know what your ticket is. Give us a holler at 664-6510. And as usual, it's a wonderful time to be in Norfolk just because of you. And you.